Hey guys, thank you for watching. We're the Drunk Nerd, and this is the Geekery Collective. Let's take some shots. We're gonna need it.
Dude, I'm perfect. This is how
This is gonna be our spoiler review. So, spoilers beware. If you haven't seen Batman v Superman, now's the time to go away.
Since we're assuming you've already seen this as a spoiler,
Superman dies. They went with the death of Superman storyline.
I thought it was gonna be super brave of them to let Superman die and just kind of leave him dead.
Yeah.
And then that last just the dirt. And I was like that to me as a spoiler, I was like, that's pretty tight. And like it's a cool thing. I kind of think they could have saved that for like
the next one.
A tag, an end credit scene.
No, I think a tag or something.
Black coffin with the silver.
That was wonderful.
If you've read that comic book, he comes back with a black suit and a silver. Whenever I first saw this movie, I f***ing screamed when I saw the Flash.
Well, the thing about like the Flash and Aquaman and Cyborg and Wonder Woman is as soon as you see those files, you're like, oh okay, I get it. They're gonna show them. And then, they click on it or whatever. I was like, yeah. I don't know. Like I've said before, they're going to have to fight pretty hard to make me care about Aquaman.
Yeah, like the in the water, and I'm pretty sure it made that exact noise in digital sweet IMAX. That was cool. That looks neat. But like, there was like way too much of him just floating on. Yeah, the other two were kind of tight. Cyborg was the coolest to me.
Yeah,
and that's the character I'm least excited about.
Right, yeah, right. I like the Flash. I liked that preview a lot. That was pretty cool. But I think the way they went about it was kind of like, how else you going to go about it?
Yes, it was really shoehorned in, but was it cool as shit? I thought it was cool as shit.
It was definitely like, we obviously know those, and I think it was weird that they had the logos, and just kind of like...
Okay, so while we're talking about the Flash, let's just take a second. Was there some f***ing Flashpoint in this, or what the f*** was that shit about?
It was in his dream. That's what I was saying when I
What
checked
was
the
that
fuck
shit?
out.
I was going to talk about that next.
But was it a dream, or was it not a dream?
It was a dream.
But is he having premonitions? What the f*** is Batman in this shit?
You saw the fucking... We speculated on it before. The fucking parademons.
The parademons, the big...
So sick.
Dark side Omega thing. Like, that's cool. Like, but what the f*** is that? Why is that there? Why is Batman having premonitions? What's the cause of that?
I mean, humans have dreams all the time.
There's a 30-minute f***ing funeral at the end of the movie and 45 minutes of montage at the beginning. That could have been switched around, and the movie may have been 1,000 times better, and I would understand more. There's a lot. There's a lot of funeral at the end that there was f***ing way too much time wasted. When in the front of the movie, it's like hurry. Oh, kryptonite. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, here's some shit. Hey, there's some shit over there. Hey, check this shit out. Doesn't make sense. Who cares? Here's a dream.
That whole Africa part could have been completely cut out, I think.
Where they found kryptonite in the scene?
like they could have not completely cut out, but they could have
shortened it a lot.
That could have been a sweet montage instead of the rest of the
because
shit.
like it could have been cut down way so much because like you had this side story of Lois Lane trying to figure out where the bullet came from and like all this other shit.
Well, that could have been a really cool thing, but they didn't. I feel like they didn't dive into it hard enough.
Yeah.
But they did spend just enough time to not dive into anything else any deeper.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. They spent it felt like a waste of time.
A 3-hour cut of this could be tight because maybe they elaborate on the shit they just kind of flew through.
But here's the thing, like they're including like a bunch of little stuff, but like just get to the core and make it a good story. It could be an hour and a half long and be great, or it could be 3 hours and you're like, why the hell did they include all of this extra stuff?
Yep.
Like it's cool to have all this stuff, but like don't get to a point where you're adding more to it and it's not being there's no more substance.
Yeah,
that's where I am at with this because it's just like it just seems like there's so many little plot points. There's like but then there's another what okay, just take some of these away and you have a good story.
Yeah.
And back to this the turning point where he's like Martha. That whole thing.
Here's why he did that. When she said that, he thought back to it, and it cuts back into the flashback of his parents getting shot.
Right.
He's got the spear at his throat. He's about to kill him.
Yeah.
And she says Martha. He says Martha, and it makes him think, fuck, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be killing. I saw my parents get killed. But then again, he turns around and kills more people. So I don't know.
But they didn't. You concluded that, and that's fine.
But
they didn't make that at all apparent. It was just like
I think
Martha,
that's
and he's just
why,
like, oh.
though.
No, and that's the thing is, it seems like I understand that that's the reasoning. Like,
Yeah.
okay, but the way that it's presented seems like it's just kind of a cop out. Like, oh, we're getting to the climax, like something like this is some action, like he's gonna do it, and then it just stops. You're just like, oh,
wait,
I'm gonna
how
save
do
your
do
mom.
we stop this? How do we turn this around?
Martha, both of
Oh,
them named
just
Martha.
yeah.
okay.
They're both their moms are Martha.
Yeah. So
they
it's
have
fine.
a common ground.
Oh, okay. You should have led with that.
Yeah. Martha. Yeah, that
Yeah.
worked right off.
It seems like they let Batman just kind of wanton destruction, kill everything.
Yeah.
And no mention of, I mean, I know you're supposed to come into this knowing Batman kind of thing, supposedly, but then for the people that are hand-holding, like, why not also explain he's not killing people? Because no one explains it.
But he
like,
is.
Yeah, no, he is.
He
and
is,
that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
there's no remorse, everything
No.
exploding. Like, I wasn't cool with that. I was like,
Yeah.
what Batman is this? Is this a Batman that I'm not?
I don't get it.
know?
Maybe it's because he's old. And
No,
I
but
don't-
here's the thing, and I said it in the last thing.
Well, I think it's because this is the post-Robin, like...
I
the
do
Dark
too,
Knight
but-
Returns storyline
Yeah.
is where they're drawing from, and where Affleck has admitted, like, oh yeah, that's why I agreed. Okay, cool. Have a burnout, pissed off Batman, but you can't have that going into the Justice League.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. You can't take old grade Batman, who's jaded and shitty, and pair him up with some buds to serve up some justice. It doesn't fucking work.
I mean, and they're basing this all on the turning point of, like, the mother, like, connecting with the mother kind of thing. And, like, so I suppose that is emotionally supposed to tie him and anchor him back to the whole, like, no killing thing. But I don't
Then
think...
he does.
Yeah, but I don't think it's strong enough. And I don't think that's a strong enough point because it's, like, it's not conveyed strong enough, at least.
Whenever he's gunning down people in the Batwing...
And in the cars.
Or in the
and stuff.
and in the
Batmobile,
cars, he's definitely killing people. But
there's,
during
like,
the
a car
fight
that, like,
scene, I
lands
don't fucking get why he's not killing people. If you're gonna have him kill people, have him do it throughout the movie.
Well, at the same
or
time,
not
they're
at all.
They're not showing their deaths. They're just showing, like, what is
Explosions.
going
That's
to lead to
bullshit.
their death.
That's
But, you know...
bullshit.
Guys in cars that blow up usually die. And man, it was just, it fell apart the entire time. There was,
Yeah.
you get to find, okay, so you get through the cluster and then you get to Lex Luthor threatening Superman. And that part, that's where it started really it was like, this is good. Okay, here we go. We got the movie going.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
wow, he
So,
figured it out.
This is smart and it's good. And so whatever just happened, I forgot about it. He's got to go fight Batman now, and Batman's ready. And it was awesome as Well, there's a definite hatred between them.
Yeah, because...
Outside of it, they should be fighting anyways.
Yeah.
But then the like, do it or die.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
do or die. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this works. Okay, right on. This
Yeah.
this was good. So the fight happens.
Yeah, sorry.
And if you guys, I don't know if you guys are in agreement. I thought that was the highlight of the movie.
Yeah.
That's when the IMAX kicked in. Everything looked gorgeous.
That was the
For the
best,
best
scene
scene.
of the entirety of my movie viewing career.
Yeah, really it was.
Just amazing quality.
And you know, hopefully in 5 years that'll be old news. But
Right.
it was gorgeous and it was wonderful. And then you kind of get through that scene to the spaceship, and that's where
Yeah.
I stopped giving a shit again.
Yeah.
Doomsday was stupid. To me.
I kind of no. I understand. I lost the.
I
lost interest.
like the scene. I don't like Doomsday specifically.
And the fight scene was so weak. It was so boring. I think with Doomsday, like it was.
Yeah.
It was just bland.
Because it was like we already had our major action scene, and we're gonna have another one to bring in Wonder Woman. Make sure
And
that they're not
to
dead.
beat Doomsday, I guess, which seemed like a very small fight.
Doomsday seemed like it was not the point at all.
How does Jesse Eisenberg, aka Lex Luthor, know it's coming?
What
Was
do
there
you mean?
something in? Well, he knows Darkseid's coming. They allude to that
Yeah.
pretty harshly. Again, with the premonition thing, you have, which was one of my favorite scenes, honestly.
Yeah.
The jail cell, and the lights
Yeah.
go out, and then it goes
Yeah.
red, and you have this giant Batman standing there.
Yep.
And
That
he
was
looks
awesome.
awesome. How does Lex know that there's a
that's-
reckoning coming? Is it
that's-
from the weirdo computer? Is it because he's insane?
I
They
don't-
did nothing
I don't know.
other than this weird premonition and some.
Lex.
And again,
I don't think Lex was alluding to Darkseid. I think Lex was alluding to Brainiac. So yeah, I like the movie. I have a lot of problems with it though. I think people are going to be divided. Yeah, it has a 90% or an 80-something% on Rotten Tomatoes of people that like it as fans, and then a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes from critics.
And see, here's the thing. I went into it like most of the time when I see these movies, like other people have problems with them. I'm just like, nah, whatever. It's cool.
Yeah.
I liked this movie.
Yeah.
This time, it's not because I had any expectations that were too high or too low. I was just kind of like, I don't know. I guess I was just disappointed because I wanted so much more from it, and it didn't accomplish as much as I wanted.
Well, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, you said when we were talking about our most anticipated movies, this wasn't on your very high at all.
No.
But like for us, I know it was my most anticipated.
Look, they've had 27 years to figure out a Batman movie since the first one came out.
Yeah.
How do you still not figure it out, guys?
No.
It's not that hard. You can do it with the animated movies.
Well, technically, it's not a Batman movie. So
well, his name's first in the title.
I mean, yeah,
it's
it is.
pretty much Batman movie. He's the one.
Well, they
he's
made
the
it out
first
to
scene
seem-
and the last scene.
They made it out to seem like it was going to be more Batman than what it was.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But it has the Batman origin story in it.
I will definitely say it is pretty evenly split between Batman and Superman.
They did a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
oh, they did a good job of something I would have thought.
You go see this movie because everyone's split on it. I really like it. I don't really like it. I like it. It's not great. It's good. It's good. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Do you want to give a score?
I'm gonna rate it too low. I'm just gonna give it a 7, I suppose. I'm trying to be.
I'm going to give it, I filled up to a year after watching it, and I don't do that often.
Okay. So let us know what you guys think in the comments section. I'm sorry that we spoiled it for you. Superman died, so whatever. I'm Luke. You can follow me on Twitter at LukeJaggers.
I'm Connor. Yeah, Connor Jones.
No, I'm Ryan.
Thank you guys for watching. Go see Batman v Superman. Tell us what you think. See you guys.
Stop spoiling this. Stop spoiling
I
this.
wasn't spoiling it.
Stop spoiling this.
Because I'm just like, oh great, now I know something's gonna happen right here.